when you trash talk, yeah, that's a game. It's a game of psyche now.
Michael Jordan, I want to go say hi to Michael, right? I go up and shake his hand. He says, I'm going to dunk on you, big fella. And I was thinking, what?
Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Go dummy.
In Michael Jordan's era, there's one golden rule. Do not try to talk trash to his airness, because he'll get it back to you almost every time. You wouldn't want to wake up the beast. Michael Jordan does not care if you're a bench warmer, a coach, a superstar in the making, or a first ballot Hall of Famer. He doesn't even care if you're his own general manager. If you talk trash, you need to back it up, because MJ would do his absolute best to get his revenge. Did you know MJ just dropped the greatest finals performance out of spite? Here are the times Michael Jordan took it personally. You won't believe what he just did to this first ballot Hall of Famer. Michael loves it when he's playing in the grandest stage where the stakes are at their highest, in the NBA playoffs. In 1996, Jordan and the Bulls came off a historic 72-10 season, the greatest season at that time. In the first round, they faced a respectable Miami Heat squad with Tim Hardaway Sr. and Alonzo Mourning at its core. Earlier in the season, Jordan absolutely torched the Miami Heat, dropping 50 points, and said this to then Miami head coach Pat Riley: "Contribute this ass kicking because of him, Vashawn Leonard. You can't guard me, not tonight, and why are you even trying?" Vashawn Leonard, who some of you might not know, apparently talked trash to Jordan while they were winning, and MJ certainly kept his receipts.
Well, last game when we played, he said, let's go one-on-one. They were 25 points up. I said, let's start right from scratch, 0-0. Let's go one-on-one, see who scored all the points.
You're talking to him tonight?
Oh, a little bit.
You told me he couldn't guard you?
In the first round, MJ never forgot, as he completely scorched the Heat, sweeping them while averaging 30 points per game.
You moved on to Miami, and you had a couple of playoff battles against the Jordan Bulls in 96 and 97. What are your memories of those playoff series, and is MJ as much of a trash talker as we've always heard?
Yes. Yes. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If you don't talk trash, he won't talk trash.
Okay.
If you don't say nothing, he won't say nothing. But as soon as somebody, think they got one up on them, or like, yeah, let's go, then, he gets going.
It wasn't the first time the Miami Heat got the shorter end of the stick against MJ. In the 1992 playoffs, Glenn Rice and rookie Steve Smith decided it was a good idea to poke the bear. What did MJ do? Put 56 on their heads to eliminate them in the first round. Tim Hardaway Sr. is just one of the many superstars in the MJ era who does not have a ring because of Jordan. Want another example? Talk about one of the greatest shooters of all time, Reggie Miller. Ever since Reggie Miller came into the league, he was confident that he could take absolutely anybody, even the greatest basketball player in the world, Michael Jordan. In Reggie's rookie season, he faced the man himself, MJ. He torched Jordan in the first half, scoring 10 while Jordan only had 4. Then the naive rookie decided to talk trash.
In the first half. He's like, you should be talking to him. He's like, you're right, Michael. Who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right, there's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, he ended up with 44. And I ended up with 12. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that.
You just know MJ did not appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe MJ remembered that moment and decided he would not give any championships to Reggie.
Sorry. Did you ever do it again? Never to Michael Jordan. Never to Michael. One of the most.
And that's why you never talk trash to the Black Cat. Well, with respect to Reggie, he certainly earned his spot to have the right to talk trash to MJ. But this next one is absolutely not, when a guy named LaBradford Smith called out the great one. Many of you might not know LaBradford Smith, who played a while for the Washington Bullets. One time, This man outscored Jordan by 37 points to 25. Jordan said that Smith actually talked trash to him and said, "Nice game, Mike." Jordan vowed to himself that he would destroy this man next time they met. In their next game, MJ dropped 47 points in 3 quarters. Just a casual MJ took it personally story, right? Well, in the MJ and Bulls Last Dance documentary, it was revealed that Smith never talked trash to MJ, and Jordan just used it as motivation to destroy him the next time they met. That's why Michael Jordan was feared as a competitor. He will use every bit of advantage he can get to up his opponent.
Finds Jordan, and he goes into MJ. Michael for 3.
Oh, man.
Jordan backing LaBradford Smith. Michael takes it on the turnaround.
Oh! I'll tell you, that was a one-on-one move where he took...
It's easy to motivate someone like MJ. Just ask Dikembe Mutombo. Mount Dikembe has been a defensive juggernaut and a force to be reckoned with inside the paint. He was a one-man demolishing machine. He also prides himself on one thing: never got posterized by his airness. Michael Jordan.
You haven't got me yet.
Huh?
Mike,
Don't even try it. He never dunked on you. He never put you on the highlight.
No.
No?
He said, I would love to give you my poster, but it's not happening.
It's not gonna happen.
Jordan certainly heard it and took it seriously. It's like a challenge laid down by one of the greatest shot blockers of all time. MJ would certainly not back down from that kind of challenge. On May 13, 1997, Michael Jordan did remember what Dikembe said and put him on a once-in-a-lifetime poster.
Michael shakes the finger, but he finally got his dunk on Mount Mutombo.
He definitely took Dikembe's challenge personally. Ever since he was a young stud in Chicago, MJ has had that dog mentality. In 1985, there was a rumor that the Detroit Pistons star, Isaiah Thomas, instructed his teammates to freeze out on Jordan in the 1985 All-Star Game. Isaiah basically instigated that no one should pass MJ the ball to embarrass him in his very first All-Star Game. Just 2 days after that, when Isaiah and the Detroit Pistons visited the rookie Michael Jordan in Chicago, MJ exploded for 49 points as a rookie, completely turning the table on Isaiah. MJ holds grudges, even if he was a young rook.
Jordan filling the lane. Michael Jordan in the game goes baseline around everybody.
Jordan is not going to back down from anybody. Does not matter if you were his friend or his own general manager, as he dropped the greatest finals performance of all time. 1993. Charles Barkley just won his MVP award, besting Michael Jordan. He and MJ were friends, but it sure does leave a sour taste in MJ's mouth that Barkley took home the trophy. And when they meet in the 1993 finals, Jordan got the motivation he needed.
Barkley. Jordan, yes, 5, and the Suns, 22. Bulls have hit their last 7 straight.
Jordan played all these mind games, gave Chuck a $20,000 diamond earring before Game 4. Jordan told Bulls assistant coach Johnny Bach, "He won't get in my way the rest of the series. What's $20,000 to me?" Charles thinks we're great friends. I hate that fat. But it wasn't just Charles Barkley. He also has his motivation driven by the Suns' breakout star. Then Bulls GM Jerry Krause was very amused with abilities. He liked how he played defense, even if he's defending against your franchise player. So MJ, with his known hatred for his general manager, wanted to prove Jerry Krause wrong. And of course, in the most MJ fashion, Jordan dropped one of the greatest finals performances of all time, averaging 41 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 6.3 assists, including a 55-point explosion in Game 4. MJ in a whole different world. 2K numbers.
Back in Phoenix on Sunday. Michael Jordan.
It was just his way of saying to his GM that his favorite defensive guard cannot defend the best player in the world. Totally brutal. Motivation was just all MJ needed to display the greatest NBA Finals performance of all time. Truly generational. That's how he got 6 rings in 8 years. That included dismantling the hopes of the formidable Utah Jazz. There's a lot of cocky defensive NBA players in MJ's era who think that they can guard his airness. And that certainly includes the Utah Jazz guard, Byron Russell.
And this kick, Byron Russell comes up to me and says, man, why you quit? Why you quit? Man, you knew I could guard your ass. I couldn't, you had to quit. I said, Carl, you need to talk to this dude, man. Nah, he's just young.
And from there on, he was on MJ's list. And when the time came, in the 1998 NBA Finals, in the last shot of his entire career, to claim his 6th and final championship, MJ hit a wicked step back in Byron Russell's face to secure his spot in basketball immortality.
The Bulls lead 87-86 with 5 2/10 left. Oh my goodness.
2 three-peats, the greatest who ever stepped foot on the hardwood, the most feared competitor in his era, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts. What's your favorite Michael Jordan moment? Is he really the greatest of all time? Leave your comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching.